Find a unique gem or insect for your Menaphos journal while fishing. Discover our first gem from fishing. I fully forgot what the skill was called for a moment. It took longer than I thought it would. I got to 73 fishing and I have accrued a cacophony of desert soul, beltfish, and catfish. Defeat the phoenix in its lair. The phoenix is defeated during the Empire Need quest. Good luck. Whoa. Awesome. I saw everything through a small vent in the roof of the phoenix's roost. I don't believe you. Wow, that's a lot of XP for what could be the easiest quest in the game. We join together now to celebrate the death of Anima Islands. The rewards were okay, but were put in other places, and the minigame wasn't that great. You will not be missed. Register a total of 13 unique items in the medium tier of your treasure trail collection. 61 mediums done. When did that happen? We need 2 items. I guess there was overlap from something else or something. I don't know. Or maybe I messed something up. I'm super good at that. Not a unique that I don't already have, but it is a fortunate component, so I will happily take it. Pith helmet. Oh, and an adamant shield H2. All right, that's complete. Unlock the Willow Campfire boost at War's Retreat. A total of 1,000 marks of war, 1,000 willow logs, and a fire-making level of 30 is required to unlock the enhanced effects of the bonfire. How's my willow log supply looking? Oh, it doesn't exist. More passive tasks. Animals can now breed in small dinosaur pens. Animals can now breed in medium dinosaur pens. Animals can now breed in large dinosaur pens. I'm just, just a farmer at heart. I would love more tasks that let me improve the efficiency of my farm. I'm gonna have 120 farming before I have any other 99. Nice chill task, just cut down some willow trees. It's good, just hanging out and chopping trees. Congratulations, you unlocked the medium tier perk. Step it up a notch, 80 now. You may now train a skill of your choice to level 80. You may not actively gather supplies for the skill you choose. If doing so would train other skills that are not unrestricted. To save some time and spare you from my deliberating, I decided ultimately to go for 80 herb lore. Obtain the Tockles. Oh, completion of the quest. The Elder Kiln is required. I couldn't remember how this quest ended. There was a pain of something horrifying. And yeah, now I'm remembering. It's the existential nightmare of Tokal, the Tsar currency. Just horrifying. I feel like they set up a sequel, but is there a sequel? I don't know if they ever continued the storyline. I will hope they did. I don't think they did, though. It's such an interesting, profoundly existential story. Oh, I didn't get the teleports. I forgot about the teleports. That's useful. We'll put this antique lamp on defense. Gives us a big chunk of XP. 86 defense. And 120 combat. Register a total of 2 unique items in the Karamja section of your Slayer collection log. Well, I'm already here. I guess I'll get killing. I'm not gonna actually use the Tockles though. Feels wasteful. A Tazar Ket Does it help for anything? I'll take 30k. Register a total of 17 unique items in the Fremnik province section of your... There's a light mystic top. I think that might be every piece of light mystic, which means it can go in the house. Unless I'm wrong, then it isn't, and I can't do that. That was a good task. It was lucrative. We got seeds. We got broad bolts and arrowheads for Fletch and XP. We got herblore stuff. We got flax. Alkables. Not bad at all. The pit. Can you get a piece if you just absolutely get bodied in 2 seconds? Well, either way, I didn't. It's creeping up. It's creeping up. 96 farming. Drusilla. Big bone Drusilla. Big bone Drusilla. Yeah. Jambon. It's not that funny. It's kind of messed up how much he gets off on it. Hey, a piece of nimble legwear. That's the task done. Complete the hard Varrock area task. Speak to Vanek outside Edgeville Dungeon upon completion. If no non-quest alternatives are available to reach 153 Cutis, you may complete the Statue of Damarok once. I don't think I'll need to do the Statue of Damarok because I have done just an absurd amount of quests. Historian. Oh, here we go. I haven't talked to Historian Minus for a long time, so let's see where we can get. Well, I found out more about the Staff of Armor over my ghost. You're just gonna take his word for it, huh? Absolute psycho. It's 103 kudos, 108, 113, 108, 120, 100, 143, 40, and 153. 158, we're still going. 163. And we're done. I just wanted to brace you for the fact that I'm about to do something exceptionally stupid. I needed a wild pie for one of the hard Varrock area tasks. Since I can't cook my own wild pie, I had to resort to catching eclectic implings and hoping I got one from them. You don't have an empty impling jar. Oh, these are for butterflies. I'm stupid. You have to use imp repellent with an empty lamp oil still at the chemist's house in Remington. Then use a butterfly jar on it to create an impling jar. To make imp repellent, anchovy oil and pastel flowers? Do you have a sieve I can use? Yes. It's only been used for sieving dead rats out of sewer water. What the hell? So I sieve the anchovies? You need 8? 8? I'm too tired. I'm on new medication. It's making me sleepy, man. I'm going to fucking sleep. Use the anchovy paste on the still. I don't want to damage the still. Do you use the butterfly jar on the still? What do you use on the still? You need to fill the still before using it. What do you mean? With what? Wait, you sieve on the anchovy paste? You need an empty vial. I'm gonna throw up. Okay, sieve the paste. Anchovy oil. Anchovy oil on still. I don't want to damage the still. I don't know what I'm doing. Is this even what I need to be doing? Do I need the still at all? You'll need to mix your flowers to anchovy oil, then use the oil and flour mix on the still. Okay. Once that's done, use one of those butterfly jars to collect the distillate. 1 imp repellent. Okay, now operate. You need to fill the still before using it. I don't want to damage the still. What do I fucking fill it with, man? Oh, this still. That makes a lot of sense. Cut the butterfly jar with evil smelling distillate, creating an impling jar. Holy shit, he's got one. You know what? I don't need more than one. That's fine. Not the fractionation still, the lamp oil still. Because he kept saying lamp oil. I was like, where does lamp oil come in? Is there a different still? There's a different still. You can break up the fucking jars? Ooh, what do you mean you broke the jar? Oh. Just discovered you can just buy jars. Yeah. I thought you couldn't buy jars because when you trade him, it just goes to, this interface. But I think you can specifically talk to him. Oh, you got to go through some dialogue for it to appear. Oh my God. Thank fucking every available god that'll hear me out. Yeah. What? There we go. Got the wild pie. Now I just got to give it to Rat Burger. Romley Weak Lax. Not Rat Burger. Yahoo. When Vanek get a visual update? Looking Looking good, my man. We should kiss sometime. I've completed all the hard tasks in the Varrock set, and let me tell you, it wasn't an easy job. I'm gonna need you to bring me the Varrock armor so I can I can use the Bank of the Cooking Guild. If I'm wearing the armor, change your Varrock teleport spell so it takes you to the Grand Exchange, which I would like, and a magic lamp, which is gonna go on. I mean, I'm gonna just go with summoning, I guess. I don't know if that's the right move, but it's what I've decided on. And that is a task complete. Unlock the Solemn Smith 1 at the Artisan's Workshop. Costs 20 respect. You gain you gain 1% per 10,000 smithing experience earned whilst in the Artisan's Workshop. Oh, I already have 31%. Making complete suits of burial armor gives an additional 1% XP. I'll probably never use that, but that's cool. Damn, what the hell? Recruit Mavario to your player-owned nerds research team. Recruit Mavario to your player-owned nerds by solve all mysteries in the Infernal source dig site and archaeology. Level of 68 is required. Wait, don't I need a shiny cow for one of these mysteries? Or no, I think you can do one of each kind, right? You don't have to do, you can do a chocolate, vanilla, and a strawberry separately, I think. So I think we're good. I have to see if there's anything else big I require. What kind of chinchompa is this? I've been doing my penguins consistently for a few weeks now, and I kept thinking, I thought there was a task, a passive task specifically, to find all of them, including the polar bear in a week. What I didn't realize until recently is you gotta talk to Chuck about it to trigger the task. There we go. Find 12 penguin spies and the polar bear in a single week and report your findings. This ferret's so lonely. There's only one ferret in here. More ferrets in here. Give him a ferret friend. Hi. Hello. Hi. What the hell? Still chipping away at all my farming XP. I've been pretty swamped mentally IRL, so I haven't been playing a ton. I still try to log on and do my dailies, and well, yeah, 97 farming. So messed up to just feed this gargoyle 3 entire cows. This place is so cool. It is. There's a lot of beautiful places in this game. A lot of the ones coming to my mind right now are archaeology related. I mean, look at that. There's a rat. These like serpent hydra heads. It's just cool as hell. Plus the music is such a vibe. It's like a perfect combo of like inquisitive and daunting, intimidation combined with curiosity. It's fucking sick, dude. It's sick as hell. This guy wants to eat my dog. You're not eating my dog. Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page. So all the gargoyles done. The finishes contract clause. Dagon buys done. Signing this contract part of it? Or am I done? Reading this one log, ancient summoning. I mean, I assume that's part of it. I think I'm good. Don't think I need these coins anymore, hopefully, because it's a lot of bank space is the thing. That's probably fine. Now we should be done all of the Zamorakian mysteries. Help Pazuzu traverse the Mortmire Swamp. I spent way too much time running through the swamp with my woes before I remembered that the best way to do this is just to let them hit things while you tank, if your goal is specifically for them to level, I believe. So took a little longer than it should have, but I realized around like mid-level 80s that, oh yeah, there's a better way to do this. Also, leveling up Pazuzu got me some constructor's gloves. Obtains okay. I, of course, already have a Giant's Champion scroll. Get yourself to the Champions Guild if you dare to face me, puny human. And I do. You can now challenge this champion. All right, what's the rule on this fella? You want to accept a challenge? There are some specific rules for these fights. You're only allowed to use melee. Okay. If that's what he wants. Well done, you defeated the Giant Champion. Come back next week to school them again. I won't. But the most important reward? A job well done. There's someone in my room with a gun. Summoning supply task number 7. Stock up on 10 mithril minotaur pouches. Just training with gold charms. I mean, what a sucker I was. This is so much slower. I mean, it wasn't that slow either way. Really just burned through this using my blue charms. And we all lift till we're lifeless together. Together. You are now talking to the proud owner of 10 Mithril Minotaur pouches. Taste all the baked potatoes. Overwhelm your taste buds with a flood of spuds by sampling seven different kinds of baked potato. A comprehensive list of the potatoes is available on the wiki, and a cooking level of 68 is required to bake them. Anyone else learning literally right now that there's an achievement for eating a lot of potatoes? Is there a way to see what potatoes I've already consumed in my vast journey throughout this land? Where would that be? Feats? Surely not. Exploration? I don't think so. Completion is problem. Activities? Where do you think the potato achievements are stored? Maybe Grace, because they're really hard? Oh, maybe, you know what? Cooking. What do you mean it's not under cooking? There's one for making cheesecakes and creating cocktails. But I guess that's making. I just need to eat them. Is there an eating skill I don't know about? Oh, there is an eating, under activities, eating. Sample all the list of potatoes. We tried 3. We've had chili, tuna, and mushroom. We gotta do a regular, good, old-fashioned baked potato with cheese, which I'll consume right now. One on Guthix's Green Earth is a freaking egg potato. Potato with butter and egg and tomato. Let me borrow your child for something. I want to test something. Chickens don't drop eggs. That's not how chickens work. What the hell? Truly, a mere less than a second of reflection would have led me to the conclusion that, hey, that's not how you get eggs from chickens. We got baked potato, potato with butter, and egg potato. A flood of spuds. Register a total of 10 unique items in the Mauritania section of your Slayer collection log. We got 2 options. Fortunately, we had that thick Slayer grind semi-recently. So, oh wait, I always forgot you can hit shift to drop stuff. I'm so not used to it. I think we just gotta go smack some gargoyles around. There's a dark mystic robe top, not actually useful for anything. The act of filling the places in my home that hold things is a satisfying enough conclusion to a task for me. Unlock the Berserker's Fury Relic Power. Darok's memento is made by completing a lock of hair, combining a lock of hair, hooves, and an amulet of the Forsaken. This requires an archaeology. So I think this has the potential to be a very interesting task. We got to get an amulet of the Forsaken from the Barrows brothers, which means along the way we have any potential amount of opportunities to just get other uniques. So I could be there very shortly, get lucky, just grab it, or I could be there for a while and get a bunch of other uniques done, which, you know, there's a lot of potential here. I think either way, it's kind of sick. Like, if I get it fast, that's cool, we move on. If it takes a while, I get to stack up the miscellaneous rewards you get from Barrows and maybe get a few uniques on the way. I believe I have everything I need, I think. I have a little bit of trouble keeping archaeology collecting stuff straight in my head. Take all this and give me some beautiful hair. Whose hair is it? A lock of hair supposedly from Darok's betrothed. Oh, actual lore. I thought I was gonna make a little joke about how weird that he just has some freaking hair. What a freak about it. But no, there's some real lore. Now, I do wonder where he got that and why he has it, but that's a question for another time. First ever dupe out of Barrows' chest of Torag's plate legs. Oh, that's not a dupe. The collection screen does not pop up till you close the chest. Darok's helmet, also a new unique. This feels like cheating. I have checked the Taskman Discord to confirm that I'm not doing something wrong. This is the intention of the task. There are like conversations about if this is how the task should work. It's a whole thing. This is how the task works. It just feels like I'm cheating, like I'm breaking rules. And it elicits that fear within me of like, this video is going to come out and people are going to be like, actually, Jake, you simple buffoon, you knuckle walking, soda slurping slut, you weren't supposed to do anything you did, and you are going to be skinned alive. There's a Guthin's helm. I believe that's, also new. I almost got all the funny hats. I'm feeling good about this one. This is my last chest for now. I'm telling you, this chest is emanating a good energy. Whoa! No way, dude! What? That is so crazy to see it happening to me. Whoa! Banana, 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 banana. You received banana? That's just a damn banana. And that's just a damn shame. Banana, 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 banana. Fuck, man. What is this? Aram's Book of Magic. 4 mil. And another... I can't stress enough how wrong it feels. There is a Torag's helmet. Is that new? It is new. I'm getting a lot of hats. Look at this fine collection of hats. Oh, my spine. What the hell? Again. All right, this is getting a little out of control. 98 farming. Can you believe it? 1.2 mil XP remaining till our first 99. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I got a big ass ant on my desk. Truly, maybe the largest ant I've ever seen in person. What the hell is it doing? Where's my phone? Wait, keep doing that thing. No, it stopped. I was gonna record it. I think the ant is gonna bless this chest. I didn't actually kill the ant. I would not do that. I am going to go take it outside. Our first dupe, a Verax helm, which I think we just established not even over a mil. Not that that really matters. No, they're all 61K. I don't think I need dupes, so it's money, I suppose. Second dupe, I believe we have a Carol's skirt already. Is it a good elk though? It's probably the worst elk. Oh, I thought it was a Verax Brassard, but it is a Durox plate body, which is another new, it's another new collection log item, but it's also my 2000th boss kill, which gives me access to something. Unlocks the ability to refresh the cooldown of adrenaline potions with channeling and adrenaline crystal. Sure, sounds good to me. Verax Flail. Quick PSA, I didn't realize, or maybe I knew this at one point and just totally forgot. There is, what the hell? Wow, that's bad. Idiot! There's a drop, the Corruption Sigil, I believe. You can only get it if you have a tier 6 defender or higher, tier 60, aka Dragon Defender and up. In your inventory. So I'm going to start carrying that just on the off chance that I get that. I don't know. It feels like maybe it's against the spirit of the mode to try to do that on a task that isn't a task to get us any item. I don't know. I feel kind of weird about it. I don't know why that keeps happening. Like orbital lasers appear sometimes when I leave these crypts. It's been 2 kills with this thing, man. Or not kills, but trips. I don't know. I honestly let's just not acknowledge it. Okay, Verac. Very funny, Verac. He took it personally when I said his helmet was a cheap item. But Verac, what you don't know is that the more helmets you give me, the more you flood the market, Verac. So you're making them even cheaper, Verac. You goddamn idiot, Verac. Not really, I can't sell these on the Grand Exchange. He doesn't know that though. Verac doesn't know what an Iron Man is. He doesn't understand that Jesus Christ is getting angrier. I almost said Gothixian spear. Not what that is. A Gothanian spear. A double chest. Carol's crossbow. And a Darrock's Great Axe. I don't know what's new in that. Both. They are both new. What the fuck? Whoa! I logged on not 5 minutes ago. I was like, I'm not feeling well today. Let's take a chill day. I'm just gonna grind out this Barrows task. And then I get this nasty ass chest? What the hell? Oh, right, we're not even done this task, huh? My bank is my bank is so full. I was thrown for such a loop. I truly was locking in for just to just like sit here and grind, and then I get an absurd chest. I think this is good. Is this good? I imagine Berserker's Fury is pretty good. In my head, I'm usually the type of person who's like, I don't really want to be on low health, even if I get a benefit. But in this case, if you eat, you lose adrenaline, which means you're losing damage. I mean, it's not the type of thing I'm going to play around. I think it's something I just passively benefit from having. All right, well, that is a hearty task complete. Tasks complete. Quite a lot of them. I'm going to open this Trisk key quick because, I mean, I think anything I get is going to be okay, but ideally I need palm tree saplings. I need palm tree seeds for a trade at the farm. Well, there we go. That's exactly what I wanted. What a day we're having over here.